Alright, y'all, so today I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to solve a Rubik's Cube because a lot of people be wondering how I be solving this junk. And I mean, it's honestly fairly easy. I mean, people be thinking it's the most complex thing ever, but it's like fairly easy as long as you just pay attention to someone teaching you how to solve. But let's get it. Okay, y'all, so the first step into solving a Rubik's Cube is just understanding the different types of parts, right? So right here in the center, this is called a centerpiece, and I wanted to let you know that the centerpieces don't change, right? And they're one color. And you have the edge pieces, right? They're two colors. And then you have a corner piece, which are three colors. Okay, so now we're gonna set up the white cross, right? And what the white cross is basically just matching up all the edge pieces with the white on them to the white centerpiece, right? So we see a white edge piece right here. So we're just gonna move this down, boom. And remember, since edge pieces have two colors, you also have to make sure that the other color of the edge piece matches with its centerpiece, right? So we have the blue and white centerpiece, and then we have the blue and white edge piece, and they match up. So we're gonna do that with the other ones, right? So we see the this white edge piece right here, and then we see that the other color of the edge piece is red, so we're gonna match up with the red. And it's already matched up, so all we gotta do is turn it, and then we see the white and green one, so we're gonna match up with the white and green centerpiece, like that. And then the orange and white centerpiece, we're gonna do it like that. And then now you can see we have a white cross, which means that all the edge pieces with white on them are now matching with the white centerpiece. And that's basically the first step in solving the Rubik's Cube. Okay, so now that we have the white cross, right, which just means that all the white edge pieces are matching up with the white centerpiece. Now we have to do the same thing for the corner pieces, right? So we have to find all the corner pieces with white on them, right? So we see a few right here, but I already have one picked out, right? So this corner piece has white on it, right? But we also have to look at the other two colors, since I said they have three colors, right? So the other two colors are green and red, right? So we have to make sure those match up with the centerpiece too. So we have the red and green centerpiece right here, and then the white centerpiece, which we're originally trying to find. So since this is facing to the right, this white piece is facing to the right, we're gonna go up, turn to the left, down, and turn back to the right. And then the corner piece should be aligned correctly right there. And then we're gonna do the same thing with this corner piece right here, the white, green, and orange corner piece, right? So we're gonna find the white, green, and orange center. We're gonna put it like directly where we want it to go, right? And then we're gonna do the same thing, which is up, turn to the left, down, turn to the right. And boom, just like that. Then we're gonna do that for other ones, right? Now when the white centerpiece is facing upwards, you're gonna do that same algorithm, but you're gonna do it 3 times. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, boom. And now another case is when the white piece is facing to the left. You're gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna do it to the left. So instead of turning like this, you're gonna go up, turn to the right, down, and turn back to the left. And then now you should have a complete full layer, and they should all be matching colors. Okay, so now since we have the first layer, right, we gotta find the second layer, which is the layer in the middle, right? So what we need to do is we need to find the edge piece that corresponds to the red centerpiece right here, and then the green centerpiece right here, right? So we can see the edge piece with green and red is right here, and whichever color is faced on top, put it opposite to its corresponding color centerpiece, right? So green is on top, and then we see the green centerpiece right here. So we're gonna move this right here, and then now this green edge piece is on the opposite of this green centerpiece, right? So now what we're gonna do the same algorithm that we just did. We're gonna go up, turn to the left, down, turn back to the right, and then we're gonna turn the cube, and then we're gonna do that same algorithm to the left like I just showed. And then now it should be right there. Then now we're gonna do that for the green centerpiece and the orange centerpiece. So we can see that the green and orange edge piece is right here, and we can see that green is on top. So we're gonna move this to the opposite of the green centerpiece, boom and boom. So since this is to the left, we're gonna start off with the left algorithm that I showed earlier. So we're gonna go turn to the right, down, turn to the left. Then we're gonna turn it, then we're gonna do the opposite, right? Now it should be there. Now I see that this blue and orange edge pieces right here, right? And I see that blue is on top, so I'm gonna put it to the opposite of the blue centerpiece. So I'm gonna go up, turn to the left, down, turn to the right, and we're gonna turn it over, and then we're gonna do the opposite of that same algorithm. Right. And then I see this red and blue edge piece right here, so we're gonna go turn to the left because red is on the top, and then the red centerpiece right here, so it's opposite. We're gonna go right, and now we should have the last two, not the last two, the first two layers, right? Okay, so now that we're on the last layer, we're gonna make a cross with the yellow centerpiece. And making a cross just means we're getting all the edge pieces with the yellow on it, and then we're making it, we're making like a little cross with the yellow centerpiece, right? So to do this, we're gonna turn this face, then we're gonna do the same algorithm, up, turn to the left, down, turn to the right, boom. Now we have this little cross right here, right? So since we have this little cross right here, we're gonna make sure that the yellow centerpiece right here and this yellow edge piece are going this way and not this way, right? So once you're on the side where it's going this way, you're gonna move this face right here, then you're gonna do the same algorithm 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you should have the white cross, right? Don't worry about these corner pieces right here because they're not in the right spot. But all we really wanted was the white cross right here, right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna match the, like I said, edge pieces have 2 colors, right? So we can't just match it with the yellow centerpiece, right? So we have to match it with its other color centerpiece. So we see yellow and green right here. So we're gonna match this with the green centerpiece right here. And then we wanna make sure that all the other edge pieces are matching with their centerpiece, right? So we see when we match the green that no other color matches, right? So we're gonna try again. We're gonna say, boom, right? So we have blue, we have the blue edge piece matching, and then we have the red piece matching. So the red edge piece matching, right? So now what we're gonna do from here, we're going to, how can I say this? This is what you're gonna do, right? So you see the 2 edge pieces right here, they're matching with their centerpieces, right? So we're gonna turn this way, right? Until the last responding edge piece is to the right, right? We're gonna do a little tricky algorithm to match, not to match, but to flip these edge pieces around because you see the green is on the orange and then the orange is on the green, right? So we're gonna go boom, turn to the left, down, then we're gonna turn to the left again, boom, we're gonna come up, then we're gonna do one more turn, boom, boom, and then now we're gonna turn it back, and then now all the edge pieces should be matching with their centerpieces. Okay, so all that's left to do now is to match all the corner pieces with yellow, of course, to the yellow centerpiece, right? So just look around, see if there are any corner pieces that have the same 3 colors and they're like matching with the centerpiece, right? So we see right here that the yellow, blue, and red is in between the yellow, blue, and red centerpieces right here, right? So we're gonna keep this right here, then we're gonna turn it this way so that on the right side, this corner piece isn't matching, right? And then we're gonna do a little algorithm. This is the last algorithm you need. You only need 3 algorithms to solve a Rubik's Cube if you just learned the basics, right? So you're gonna go up, turn to the left, up on this side, turn back to the right. And then you're gonna go down, turn to the left, turn to the right, down, boom. And now you should have a changed corner piece right here. Then you're gonna do the same thing if it's not matching. Boom, boom, And now since this is matching, and this is matching, this is matching, and this is matching, all we need to do is flip this yellow face to be right here. And we need to flip this yellow face to be right here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn it upside down, and then we see that this yellow piece right here is to the right. So we're gonna go The cube is gonna be messed up for a little bit, but that's all right. And make sure you don't move the cube like this, right? So keep it where it was when you did the algorithm, and then now all we're gonna do is move this. And then we're gonna do the same thing until this yellow is facing right here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And now your cube should be solved. And then, boom, yeah, that's it. That's all you need to know to solve a Rubik's Cube.